So, okay, this is my confession. So before I met my husband, I told him I do not want to have children. I never wanted to have children my entire life. I was like, I don't want them. I love kids. They're so sweet. They're cute. They're fun. I have 17 nieces and nephews. I was like, that's enough. I love being auntie. And when we got together, I didn't feel this like, oh, maternal thing, like I wanted to have kids. It just never was there. But he was like, it's a deal breaker. So I said, here, listen to this. If you want to have kids, here's my compromise. I will have the kids, right? But I will never give up my career or my way of life for our kids. Like, I'll take care of them and love them, obviously. Like, I know that. But I wasn't going to be a stay at home mom. And I have an expectation of the way I want my kids raised. And I told him, I don't want them to be raised by other people, you know? I want them to be raised by mom and dad, or just dad, or not just dad. I mean, like when I'm at work, I come home and then I get to spend time with my kids, but that would mean that he would be assuming the responsibilities as a stay-at-home father, which means grocery shopping, cleaning, taking care of the kids, running them back and forth wherever they need to go, taking them to their appointments. Okay, so I went back to work back in October, and quickly he showed me he couldn't manage it. And I was like, I told you from the beginning I didn't want to have kids because I didn't want this burden, because it's a lot. And he told me he wanted that. That's what he wanted. I said, I'll make sure I make enough money that you don't need to work. So now he couldn't even cope with that. So then I hired a nanny. And I was like, here, you can take a couple of days a week, or she'll just help you around the house with the kids. He couldn't cope with a nanny being in the house with him. Okay. He was basically disappearing, and this girl was like, where is he? Like, he's nowhere to be found. Basically, this nanny had to leave one night. She left our front door open, and my kids were outside, and he was locked in our bedroom, and the kids were running around outside at night. I was livid. I was fucking livid when I got home. I was seriously so fucking angry. I mean, just, he's such a fucking dirtbag. Like, I was like, you could have fucking killed our kids. Like, you're so fucking lucky that nothing happened to them. So yeah, very quickly after that, I was like, you need to get the fuck out. Like, you're done. So I just find it really unfair that now this man knows all this about me. It was made very clear. And somehow I've still been left with both of our kids. And he's not offering any support whatsoever to take care of these kids. And I'm just like, men are such shit. And then this is why we end up so fucking bitter and resentful against them, because they're fucking